Louisiana Shrimp Ingrid starts on the pole for tonight's INORL Nuka Light Series race here at Texas Motor Speedway, here in Fort Worth, Texas. Tomorrow, the Insomniac Elite Series will head to College Station, Texas, over at the Texas World Speedway. But tonight, Shrimp Ingrits will lead us down with Jonathan Dwyer on his outside. Young Motorsports sweeps the second row with Catherine Young and Jeffrey Finguy. And here we go. Good start by Ingrits, not so good for Dwyer. Catherine Young will move into second place on the start here, as Jonathan Dwyer really bombed on that start. Here we go, Ingrits. Good, yeah, great start by him. He's got Catherine Young right on his tail now. And here comes Stacy Dutta. No, Catherine Young goes for the lead. And last week's winner, Matt Duncan, now goes down low for third. Matt Duncan is expected to get a... Matt Duncan's expected to step into an Elite Series car next season. We'll have to see how that turns out. But Jonathan Dwyer coming back. We got two Slim Jim Series regulars here, Jonathan Dwyer and Dishwasher, both of which have been pretty impressive in that series. But Dwyer's really been, both of them have really been turning heads over here. I mean, Dishwasher is your points leader by a pretty fair margin. He finished on the podium in the first two rounds. We'll have to see if he can keep that streak going. It'd be amazing if he could. He's got his teammate Eric Silverfox coming up behind him. And here comes Washer going down low beneath his Dodge teammate, Jonathan Dwyer. Oh, they're not teammates, but they're both running Dodges. They don't have the same power plant though. Jonathan Dwyer has a Dodge engine, Dishwasher a BMW engine, as the Cybertron cars are pretty much BMWs with Dodge bodies. And the Cybertrons are pretty much BMWs with Dodge bodies. But yeah, they're running BMW power plants, and they're very quick. You know, Shrimp Ingrits continues to lead over the rest of the field. He's looking very good so far. Here's a look at the midfield here. Alan Cavanaro up midpoint. Midpoints of Alan Cavanaro here. And we've got our hometown hero back there. It's Jason Evans. This is his home race. He is a Texan. He comes from Austin, out of Austin, Texas. Jason Evans really looking to get a good run out here as he's looking on his teammate Baron Praxis. Almost makes some contact there. Evans, a very aggressive generally a very aggressive driver. He's got an IES, ex-IES driver RJ Manson right behind him. But Matt Duncan's caught the Shrimp Ingrits, and there's Christopher Bryant. Bryant has not scored yet this season, but he's expected to lead the Manson squad, and I mean, I can't really blame him. He's been involved in wrecks not of his own doing, really. Well, he was involved in a wreck at Atlanta, but he wasn't very fast at Arkansas. Bryant is more of an oval person, if you couldn't tell. Well, here comes Eric Silverfox here with a push. Cavanaro through to the top 10. Alyssa Kirby and Catherine Young are doing battle for, that is the 9th position. And here comes Edward Miller and Roderick Anderson, two of the Hector cars. Rick Krager makes it free wide of Curtis Arendas and RJ Manson. Krager is, I believe, third in points. Third or fourth. He's trying to work his way up to catch his teammate, who's being held up by Binky Louvier. Oh boy, that can't be good. Binky Louvier, she's been very slow. She is a couple seconds off the pace. She's about 2.5 seconds off the pace here. And she is holding up 2 lanes of traffic. Goes down, shoots down in the middle. Oh, come on! Get out of the way! And oh, she's bounced off the wall, and she's taken out Matt Duncan and Jesse Garcia. Matt cannot be happy about that at all. And oh, Chris Rundas does Duncan a favor and turns the 66 straight into the wall. And I think a lot of the drivers are going to applaud Rundas for that, with the exception of maybe Sam Young and Christian Bergman. But poor Matt Duncan he's been, see, that was such a tough break for Matt Duncan. That was some bad luck along the lines of his older brother. Of course, that being IES regular William Duncan. Man, that was a tough break for him. Last week's winner, not gonna have a good run here. Binky Louvier just caused some serious shenanigans, and people are gonna be very unhappy with that. But let's take a look at the replay to see exactly what just happened. So here's a look at what happened here. Binky Louvier is holding up 2 lanes of traffic, then she shoots up the track. And you're gonna see here, she is going to hit the wall, bounce down into Matt Duncan. They go down into Jesse Garcia. She goes back down, because she's bouncing all over the place, takes out Matt, goes back up into Jay Barker, spins herself, then saves it, but then Curtis Rundas makes a heroic sacrifice, turning into the 66, taking himself out with him, and taking himself out along with Sam Young, and taking Sam Young and Christian Bergman along with him. I think drivers are going, with the exception of Young and Bergman, I think many people are going to be glad, are going to be pleased with Curtis Rundas' heroic sacrifice to take Binky Louvier out of the race. I applaud you, Curtis, former UPS Truck Series champion. He'll probably go out of the race as Kailash Schmidt broke down right there. I think that was a puncture. Yeah, the former UPS Truck Series champion, now driving in lights. Takes out Binky Louvier. Let's get back to the green. You may be pleased to know that Curtis Rundas is still in the race, but he has no hood on his race car. Ingrid will still lead, instead of Bryant, Washer, and Cavanaro behind her. I mean him. Stacy Dutta. Stacy Dutta is a girl, not Shrimp Ingrid. So sorry. But Shrimp Ingrid, the Louisianan, only one in the field. But Louisiana has brought out some talented race car drivers, most notably the IAS champion Cosmic Nova and also Chris Louvier. Ingrid didn't do the greatest in the first 2 rounds, but he is looking great here today. I believe he's locked up the most laps led bonus. But can he lead the last? Can he lead the last one? He's led the most laps. Tonight, but we still have to wait and find out if he'll lead the last one. As here comes Bryant, Buffalo, Wyoming native, getting a push from Alan Cavanaro. Cavanaro has probably shown the most promise out of all the Shelley Motorsports drivers. Those guys have not been too quick. The Toyotas have not been the fastest. But really the only Toyota that we've really seen consistently up front is that man right there in a Caterpillar number 22, Ray Krager. Ray Krager is being very impressive right now. The sport's known for American GT Racing, open wheelers. He's done a lot of stuff, and now he's taking some interest in stock cars, and he is doing fantastic at it, just like everything else. Krager, a real top-notch driver in the world of American racing. I think you can expect an IES driver in his future. Very talented driver. As nobody's been able to dislodge Ingrits yet. Bryant trying to be the first. Cavanaro, though, looking to get Toyota into the lead of this race and get them their first Light Series win. So far, Dodge and Ford have won the first two races. But we have yet to see if Chevy and Toyota can get in the victory lane. They have a good shot tonight. As got free wide for the second spot here. Catherine Young squeezed it, but Cavanaro got a great run through the middle. He shoots for the middle line. He'll move into second place. And now here comes Krager. That worth mentioning, Krager is Shrimp Ingrits' teammate. It seems like they've maximized the performance of the Toyota, but you got a lap car. That's Sam Young, teammate and brother to Catherine Young, but he's holding up Catherine. Come on, get out of the way! You're holding it for teammate. Oh, and Ray Krager won't be happy about that. He's now got to deal with that slow 24 car. Man, that's a tough break for him. Any more lap traffic? Yes, Christian Bergerman and Curtis Rundas. As Ingrits continues to lead, Bryant trying to go down low with help from fellow Chevy Roderick Anderson. But Anderson's having thoughts about getting to that 36. He's looking, considering to get free wide, back behind. And he is going to, and it looks like he may take third place here. He will. So they didn't wreck, they didn't. But, man, tough break for Krager. He's now in the lower points. So there's Brandon Wood once again not running in the points. Wood just cannot seem to get anything going. He's running in 24th place. He has a shot to get into the points paying spot, but he is running out of time. Dishwasher's not even in the points. And neither is Mary Cole. This could shake up the championship. And unfortunately, the hometown hero, Jason Evans, is way back there. Caution! That's Roderick Anderson! He was running in third place! What just happened? Is Ingrits leading? Yes, he is. But what was that? Man, I'm wondering if we're able to get back to green here. James Dalton was involved along with Jeffrey Finguy. We only got a couple laps left. Let's take a look at a replay here. That caught me completely off guard. While the leaders had caught the lap car of Christian Bergman, he has nothing to do with this. What happened is that the 14 of Anderson broke down. He was running on the outside of 19, and then there it goes. Something goes wrong, and he pulls down, tries to get to the apron, but nothing doing. He's going to get hit by someone here. And he pulls down. Oh, Mary Cole runs into the back of him. He goes up. Dalton hits him. Finguy will hit him as well. That is a tough break. And Mary Cole, I believe she was second in points, so that will hurt her, definitely. But we'll have to see if we can get back to green. We will have 4 laps to go. Matt Duncan's called it quits. That car is not working the way he needs it to. He said that car was. Apparently, Matt Duncan said that car was so loose he felt like he was being a danger to the rest of the field. So he pulled it off. So he pulled it off the track and into the garage area. But Bergman's held up there in praxis, making it pretty much a 6-man race here to the finish. With Shrimp Ingrits, Alan Cavanaro, Alyssa Kirby, Christopher Bryant, Catherine Young, and RJ Manson. But there's Ingrits pulling away again. He has he has been dominant all night, and it looks like he may be looking at his first Nuka-Cola Light Series victory. There's the Young Motorsports cars right there, Kirby and Catherine Young. Look, those two looking to make a trip to victory lane here. Kirby a diabetic. Young, sister to IES regular Dylan Young. But they are racing each other. They need to work together to try and catch that 36. But that 36 has been almost impossible to catch all race. White flags in the air for the number 36, the number 360 OCT Toyota. Oh, that's going to end it right there. Kirby is getting a challenge here from Young. It doesn't look like it's even going to work. Kirby, good run on the outside, trying to make a move. Manson looking to make a move, not going to work. Delise is caught up, but nothing doing. On the foul corner, Louisiana and Trip Ingress will get Ian Masterson Racing their first win out here at Texas. Ian Masterson Racing and Toyota get their first win out here. Great job by Ingress. He dominated that race. Second, Alyssa Kirby. Third, Catherine Young. Two young cars on the podium. Fourth, RJ Manson. Fifth, Alan Cavanaro. Sixth is Christopher Bryant. Seventh, Tamer Delise. 8th, Makoto Yoshizawa, 9th, Jonathan Dwyer, and Johnny B rounds out the top 10. Wow, that was getting quite intense start to finish, but the Louisianan Shrimp Ingrats. Wow, we can add another driver to the list of Louisianans who have won in the INORL. Joining the list occupied only previously by Cosmic Nova and Chris Louvier. Great drive by Ingrats. Get Ian Masterson Racing their first win. That two-car team, they may be underfunded, but they sure try, and it comes to show today, and they're finally rewarded with a victory. Well, that's it for tonight. Be sure to stick around tomorrow when the Insomniac Elite Series heads to Texas World over in College Station for the third round of the season there. But that is it for tonight. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INRL Racing Network, Racing Uncontained. I'm signing off, and I'll see you next time.